Hey guys, it's Madison. This is going to be my first video. I know Joanne has been saying forever that I'll be uploading and I haven't had the chance, and I'm super sorry about that, but life has been super hectic and you'll know more about my life once we get YouTube really going. But today's video I'm going to be doing a top 8 shows to watch on Netflix with your significant other. So I came up with these mostly ideas, or these TV shows based on what my husband and I watch together. One show he's not particularly a big fan of, but I'm sure a lot of other guys would watch it. I think my husband's just weird, I guess. So the first show is The Flash. Now, not only is this show freaking epic, and you can't stop watching it for a single second. I'm pretty sure I watched a whole season in a day. Yeah, I just couldn't stop watching it. If you guys don't know what The Flash is, it's about this kid that gets superpowers of speed, and due to an explosion that a scientist was doing, and it made certain humans have superpowers, and you have to save the world, and he falls in love with his parents die and all that stuff. It's such a good show. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it. It's a big, it's a big TV show, but I know my husband and I love it, and it's such a good show. Definitely go watch it. The next one I just finished. Since the new season of The Flash came on Netflix, I'm like, well, my grandma said, watch Supergirl. Another show that I couldn't stop watching. I couldn't do anything with. It's such a good show. I love her character. She's so fun and quirky, and you would never think of her as a superhero of speed, you know what I mean? And it's just so exciting, and there's tons of new characters that also gain superpowers, and another character that wants to be a superhero so bad and does what he needs to do to be able to be recognized and to help people. Just another great show. Definitely watch it. Sit down with your hubby. You can't go wrong with Supergirl. Number 3. Now, I just watched this 2 days ago. My grandma's my best friend. Me and her talk about movies, shows, all that stuff all the time. So I obviously take her advice because she has really good taste. So the next show is Zoo. Now, it's not that popular. It's still on TV. Season 3 just started on television. I had to pause this show multiple times to keep my cool. I even got a little spooked when my dog started growling at me. It's basically about this ghost gene that goes through animals, and they become crazy and try and eat humans and do things that animals don't normally do. And these team of specialists try to find out what's going on and try to find a cure, and it's just pure epicness. Obviously, they don't find a cure because there's season 3. So if you end season 2 with a huge cliffhanger, be prepared because season 3 just started on TV, so we'll be waiting a while. But definitely go check that out. I give it a 10. I don't give 10s very often, but that show was amazing. The next show I actually started watching due to a role play I was doing with my cousin. It's Salem. Shane West is in it, which was a huge reason why I wanted to watch it, because who doesn't love Shane West? So it's basically Salem as what it is. It's about witches that, they kind of base it on the Salem witch trials, but do it in different ways, so there's more of a storyline. And it's amazing, and it's fun, it's epic, it's witchcraft, it's who doesn't love witches, and it's amazing. You never know what's gonna happen. I love that they base history in it too, so it's not all just fake. But it's great. Shane West is awesome. The main character is awesome. All the characters are great. The actors are amazing. Definitely one of my go-to shows that I have to keep continuously watching. The next show I just started. I'm not finished, but it's awesome, and I'm sure a lot of people actually have already watched this a bazillion times, but it's iZombie. Now, who doesn't like a good zombie show? I mean, we know The Walking Dead, but iZombie is basically about this woman who is a surgeon resident or whatever, and she's on a boat, and she gets to be a zombie. And she turns out to doesn't want to be a surgeon anymore because of the obvious reasons. And she becomes a specialist in the morgue. She becomes a, you know, deals with dead bodies, and she eats the brains, and then she sees memories of how these people died, and then she becomes part of the, like, the detective world. And really, really good, fun. I love her character. I love her hair. Just a fun show altogether to watch. Next show, my husband's not too keen on, but he watches it with me sometimes, and that is one of my all-time favorites, is American Horror Story. If you have not watched American Horror Story, it's basically every season is a different story. So you can start on any season, not be confused, not know what's going on, but you don't need to know because it's a new season and the story's different. My favorite seasons are 2 and 3 so far, which is Asylum and Coven. Lady Gaga just appeared. I basically started watching this because of Jessica Lange, but she's not in them anymore, and it makes me really sad. But the show's awesome. Lady Gaga does a terrific job. And the show is just amazing. You never know what you're going to get. And it's just exciting, and everything's different. So definitely watch that. It's so good. And if you like horror, then definitely go for it. Next show, one of my all-time favorite shows. I cannot go without watching this at least once a month. Maybe twice. I don't know. One of these times, which is The 100, which is about a group of 100 criminals go to Earth. They live in space, and they drop these 100 criminals down to Earth to see if the Earth was still valuable because of the huge explosion, of nuclear explosion, and they have to survive. And they go through all sorts of triumphs to get to survive, and it's such a good show. It's epic. It's fun, and you never know what's gonna happen, and they always leave a cliffhanger at the end of the seasons, and it just leaves you wanting more. Definitely look it up if you haven't already. The characters are amazing. They do an amazing job, and it's just one of my favorites. Top 5 favorites. So number 8, the show's no longer around anymore on TV. They canceled it, which I was super bummed about, and that's The Following with Kevin Bacon. Now, this show, it was really good in the beginning of season 1 and 2. Season 3 kind of, it died down for me a little bit, but season 1 and season 2 were so stressful and so crazy that you just didn't know what the heck was going to happen. And if you guys don't know what The Following is, it's about this detective who tries to find a serial killer who kills women and go through crazy shit to find him. And it's, I don't want to give too much away. See, this is the thing about trying to explain things to you guys, is like, I don't want to give anything away, and I'm a terrible secret person. Like, I have to, like, no, you have to wait to watch season blah 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 blah. I'm like, no, I'll like tell you everything. But if you like detective shows, if you like serial killer movies, this is the show to watch. But the season 3 is extremely disappointing. I actually didn't finish watching it because I didn't want it to end. I feel like once it's the end, it's like, it's the end. Like Bones, House, like I couldn't watch the 3 season finales. Like I couldn't because it was just so depressing. I was gonna put Bones on here, but it's such a popular show already that I'm pretty sure everybody in the world has watched it. Same with Grace. But let me know what TV show is your favorite TV show on Netflix, and maybe I shall binge watch it. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you find it helpful. Let me know if you guys have Netflix and chill nights with your significant other, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.